Thank you, Chairwoman, and thank you, Chancellors, for being here. A couple of questions. First, the easy one, I think, is the Governor Hochul's New York State Opportunity Promise, so the free tuition to those 25 to 55. Is there any provision? Many times we give great education, great training, the students graduate and take it to other states. Is there any provision in there that requires them to at least stay or work in state for any length of time?
I don't believe there's a requirement there for staying in state, but I will say the vast majority of SUNY community college graduates not only stay in state, they stay in the region where they attended community college.
Well, and even higher for community college students. I mean, it's very high for CUNY. I think over 90% over time. And I also think when you consider that these are going to be mostly adults that are probably established in a community, have families, I think the chance of that is a lot less.
Okay. I'd like to see that tracked once that's in place. But switching, and I'm glad we're in higher education, and forgive my ignorance, but hopefully you can educate me a little. On Long Island recently, over the past couple of years, there's been some questions about school districts and their reserve funds, how much they're holding in reserves, how many reserve funds they have. On the college and university level, I would equate that to the endowments. You hear about Harvard with $50 billion. I believe the University of Michigan, $19 billion. So I got curious. I looked up Stony Brook University. And as of the last fiscal year, it was just under $600 million. But I wanted to know how it's being spent. So the latest report I found, unfortunately, was about 5 years ago. It was the fiscal year 2021. And it said they were sitting at about $463 million at the time. They brought in 18.1, but the endowment distributed $8.46 million for impact purposes. How do I sell to the public when you're coming asking for more tax money and more tax money while you're sitting on endowments with that much money and spending what appears to be a small fraction of that? What do I say to them?
You know, our goal is to grow our endowments at the university centers because they are often a particularly valuable lever for research, right? And supporting research activities, recruiting new research faculty, investing in new areas of research, like, as you know, Stony Brook's an incredible leader in quantum. That's a cutting edge area. You want to be able to provide additional support. So we're fortunate that through the endowment match that Governor Hochul and the legislature created 2 years ago, we've been able to get some endowment commitments, including the incredible $500 million commitment from the Simons to Stony Brook.
Right.
And we look forward to that helping us lead in these important research areas.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Esteban Sturpey.
Good morning.